Oh, to be a leader of women is a daring thing. It is a courageous thing, and it is a crucible. It is a path of initiation, because to lead the changing fullness of woman during these times of her greatest healing and rise of the feminine again in balance with the masculine, to help pave the way. You are hacking through the jungle with your machete. You are blazing a path through messy, thorny, difficult territory yourself. Or you are a guide of high vision who, in order to see the whole path through this jungle of feminine rising, you must be separate in some ways and lonely, seeing the fullness and, yes, feeling all of it, all of the collective pain, feeling and witnessing the way through and knowing it is not a straight path. Or you are one who walks with linked arms with your sisters through the messy path, feeling lost along the way as well, and yet staying 1 or 2 steps ahead, honestly so, guiding your sisters. I don't know the full way, but I know that there's this step now. Let's do it together. These are 3 pathways of leadership, of women, of the feminine rise in men and women and other. It is good to know which you are. If you are the one that is cutting the path, the Pathmaker, then your life has likely been a little messy, and you have been ahead of the curve many times, and you have felt alone at the front, and you have met and connected with other adventurous souls, not all of whom have been grounded or kind even, because they were devoted also to hacking their way through this morass, the thorny path. You are covered in cuts from walking through this life, adventure after adventure after adventure. And yet, as you look back at the path you have carved, you recognize your survival has paved the way for others to survive the journey. Is that you, Pathmaker? Is that you? Perhaps you recognize yourself in the guide, the one who from above can see the full path. And yes, you have walked parts of it yourself, and you are both blessed and cursed to see and feel the entire pathway, or most of it, many parts of it that are unseen to those walking it down in the jungle. Seeing and knowing and translating this path can also feel lonely, because you as guide, as teacher, as overview looker, as big vision sharer, as oracle, as guide, you are of the path, and yet you are separate from the path. And in that, you may feel alone, and you may feel separate. And yet, you are a North Star for those who are walking the path. They love you even when they don't understand you. They appreciate you, and they appreciate your humanness as well as your overriding vision. For you are the channel of the big vision, of the soul's view, like the hawk, the eagle that flies above. And also you are connected to the archetypal, emotional, empathetic grid, womb to womb to womb, of all that the sisterhood has been feeling, traversing, struggling with. You feel it in your body even as you see the whole picture. You do not separate all the way out to the stars and look with disdain or condescension on the sisters in the jungle. No. You feel every step they make, and you are with them, even as you are also separate and above and seeing the full system, the full pathway. Yes, we see you and we appreciate you. Are you this guide? Yes. Or are you the companion on the path, the one who with linked arms leads the way even as you walk the path in your own way, joined in sisterhood, facilitating the circle, the communication, the community, the fellowship of the journey. And yes, you with your few steps ahead to welcome the others step by step. Are you the companion, leader of women? The one who weaves the circle of support, the one who shows step by step through her own life the ease and the grace, the surrender and the strength with which we walk this path through the rise of the feminine, through the healing of the misogynistic, entrenched structures, the domination-based structures of power that are now crumbling. Yes, are you that companion, that sister on the journey? It is common among leaders of women, among spiritual teachers who are women, to misunderstand between these three roles, to be a companion on the journey who looks at the guide who flies above and reports the whole path as someone who's not in the trenches doing the real work. It's easy as the guide above to look down at the one who is cutting the path messily, thorny, injured, and say, oh, she's stuck in her own drama. She's playing too much in the messiness of emotions. It's easy for the one who is cutting through the morass to look backward at the one who is companion with the women and thinks she has the easier part. She should be thankful to me for cutting this path, for that is the true work. When in fact, the calling now, during the rise of the feminine in all things, in all places, in all ways, is to encourage each other, each one, to recognize the path cutter and say, thank you for cutting the path. Yes, it is a messy job of an adventurous life that probably draws in some drama because that's how you cut a path. And thank you to the guide who seems a little aloof at times, and yet she's the one who can see farther. She's the one who looks down the path and knows why we are walking it and reminds us. Thank you to the companion on the path who links arms with her sister brothers, who provides the companionship to give courage to those who are walking forward, who creates community to provide strength to the movement forward. All three of these are important, and they are allies. And when they connect in these threes and recognize and thank each other, a very powerful triad are they for creating the way forward, for amplifying the rise of the feminine, to benefit all beings, to balance. Which are you? And as you consider your frenemy, the women who are leaders of feminine as well, who you judge, is it possible that you are judging them because they are one of the other 3 types, and you haven't yet recognized that. It is time to collaborate and release the competition between the 3. Activate the triad and notice how much joy is created.